Hey guys, welcome to our second to last house update video. I'm kind of sad to not be doing our updates, but it'll be exciting because we are actually going to reveal and show you how the rooms have come together, how we have set them up.
It's been a fun journey going through the design process and thinking about and putting together everything for the house.
I will say I'm dressed today by my 2-year-old, so that video is up if you guys want to go check it out. But today we are talking about the living room upstairs. And how we got started with that was our interior designer. She took our house plan and did several options of how we could lay furniture out. When Jared and I were looking at the furniture layout, Jared and I personally really like symmetrical. We like to look at something and it look even, it look the same way. And so some of the designs, it didn't really fit our needs.
Exactly. There were some chairs that were off-centered. There were some couches that didn't face each other and like a bench. And so we wanted to figure out a way that we could have them parallel or symmetrical so we could have a good conversation room.
And also we wanted it to continue the open concept. So we didn't really want to walk into a bench or walk into like a couch that's a back of a couch right there. And so I really liked what Andrea came up with. We have 2 couches and then we have 2 really pretty chairs that we got from Restoration Hardware that you will like walk into. So you can walk in between the chairs, you can walk around the chairs, so it's not like a couch right in your way.
Exactly. When you walk into the living room, it's a great room. You see the kitchen and the living room, and I feel like this is the design that complements that the best and makes it feel just as open as a room can be. When going through the actual house design, I was really excited about a TV in the living room. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch football up here and watch The Flash and Psych and all of this stuff. And the more we got into it, I was like, you know what? We have a TV in our bedroom and we have a TV downstairs. Let's make this a room that we sit down and converse and talk and have fun, and we entertain ourselves rather than be entertained by like a TV. Ellie's family, and this is like something that I have loved from the very beginning. Their upstairs living room is where they sit down and talk. And I remember the first time that I went to your house, that's exactly what we did and how we have a blast. And that's what we do.
It was wonderful.
So I wanted the living room to feel like that. So we have the living room set up for a TV if we want to change that ever in the future, but right now it's a place to converse and chat and have fun. The furniture upstairs is a little bit more formal than it is downstairs. Downstairs we have a very relaxing couch that doesn't keep its shape near as well as the furniture upstairs. We want to make sure it's like neat and tidy but still comfortable enough for us to hang out and have fun in.
Comfy is a big key because we have owned furniture before and we've sat in furniture that looks nice, but it's miserable to sit in, and it is not fun to like relax on a couch or lay down, take a Sunday afternoon nap or something if it's not comfortable. So all the furniture that we have purchased, we went to the store, we sat in multiple couches, and we really liked the furniture that we ended up getting. We got our chairs from Restoration Hardware and our couches from Allison Lane.
Would you say that we chose comfort over design first and then design after comfort?
I would say with upstairs we chose design and then comfort.
Downstairs was definitely comfort then design.
So I'm looking at the pictures here. We were sending photos back and forth with our interior designer to get a good color palette. And I definitely wanted Jared to approve on this color palette because it is upstairs and I want it to be a good mix of what we both like.
It's the first room that everyone sees, so it has to work for both of us, and I think we came up with a really good design.
Yes. So this first picture that Andrea had sent over, she sent over lots of light pastel colors, a really rich masculine navy blue. I love the navy blue, and just some like end tables. Our biggest thing with the living room was end tables and pictures. And so we went back and forth a lot to figure out what end table would work for us and what would fit with a transitional style. Every end table that I really liked was like wood end tables. It didn't really fit the style quite as well.
Some end tables were just like this rink-a-dink gold tables, and I was just like, that's not really gonna fit
our
for
style.
Me. And so
I love it.
You love it, but it was just like I'm gonna sit on this and it's gonna break.
I love it for like my bedroom or bathroom type of thing.
It's very dainty and it fits in those places, but in the living room it's got to fit for both of us.
So we have not seen these end tables yet. This is one of the furniture that we didn't really see in person. I don't know if I'm going to love it. So if I don't love it, we'll send them back. But it's these end tables and the top is like a concrete. It's very different. Something that I would never have originally picked out, but with having a designer and having her help us, I definitely warmed up to it. So I'm anxious to see what we think of it in person.
It'll be a fun surprise. There's definitely some good aspects from both of our likings. So it may work. If it works, it'll work really well. If not, we'll just find something else.
So in the original picture, Andrea had picked out this blue tuft ottoman, and I thought that it was really pretty, and I ended up finding a velvet blue tuft ottoman. I believe it was even cheaper from Horchow, but we ended up getting 2 of those to make one really big ottoman for the living room. And I liked that it was velvet because it was like a different texture than like the couches. I think that that will be really pretty. With sending photos back and forth, especially with the color palette, we were wanting something with more contrast and a little bit more of like a pop of color, like to walk in and be like, wow, this is crisp. And we really like the navy blue. So Andrea found a rug that she thought that would be fitting for us.
Yes, so we have white trim, our fireplace is white with some tile. We have some lighter gray walls. This rich navy blue rug is gonna fit perfectly and give us that pop that we like.
And then with the navy blue tuft ottomans on top of it will be really rich looking.
I think one of the hardest parts about designing the living room was the artwork. We were sent a lot of different styles of artwork, some abstract, some color paintings, and different things that just didn't feel right to us. And artwork, I feel, is supposed to have like a connection with you. When you see it, you're supposed to have a feeling. It's supposed to be memorable and those sort of things. So it took a long time, but we finally settled on a really simple, nice piece of artwork that we both liked a lot.
And I think one of the reasons why we were having a hard time was just because, like you said, it is very personable. And in my head, I love like mountains and trees and flowers and birds. Like those are the kind of artwork that I like rather than like abstract artwork. And so Andrea, this was a good learning process because she was able to explain like you are using that artwork all throughout your home. This is a huge focal point. It's a huge wall that you don't want anything too busy on. So like we wouldn't want a mountain on there or birds or like too much color going on. And so it was a very good learning process for us to take a dive into like design. Like it was like, oh, I can now see why you'd want a little more simple. So we really do like the picture that we picked out for it. Lastly, the fireplace. Jared designed the fireplace, and Jared, you did a really good job. The fireplace, the posts on the staircase, just it all goes together.
Well, thank you. I had a lot of fun. I actually drew the pieces and took them to the finishing guy, and he took what I envisioned and drew very sloppily, and he made something beautiful out of it. And it's cool that we can say like, I designed that. Like that fireplace is ours and I made it. It's custom, it's ours, it'll be ours forever.
I love it. It looks so beautiful. We have a big family picture that we're gonna put over the fireplace and then a few little artwork pieces on top of the fireplace as well. And when the holidays come around, I cannot wait to put a little
You are
jingle bell
already
on
getting
it.
in the holiday spirit and I like it.
I'm excited. The living room was actually the very first room that we designed and finished.
Yeah,
it's one of the last rooms that we're talking about. I'm really excited to have a space where people can come, sit on a comfy couch, talk, eat food, look at the beautiful scenery.
Sit by the fire.
Yes, it's gonna be a wonderful area for our family. I'm excited for the kids to wake up and eat breakfast together at the table and not have a TV to turn to, because right now we're in a little more closed off space and I don't mind it, but it'll be really nice just to really just be together.
Look outside and appreciate the beauty that's around us.
That is our living room design. I'm anxious to see what it looks like when it's set up. So stay tuned for that, and thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.
Bye.